Alright my friends, so it's time for us to go ahead and render the courses array on the web browser, right? Because we have everything up and ready. We got our courses from the Redux store, and now we are ready to go ahead and render it in the web browser. Now for the rendering stuff, and instead of creating all these markup from scratch and go ahead and create the style from scratch and all this, it will waste our time, first of all. Second of all, we need several videos to finish the markup as well as the CSS part. And instead of doing that, I'm gonna attach for you everything up and ready. So I'm gonna attach for you two folders. One will be the course list and it is style and it's markup. Second of all will be the course item, and you can go ahead and download it from the resources for this lecture so you can follow along with me. Now let me show you once you got these two folders. Let me open this application that we have built in the previous class, alright, which was the React list class. Here we have two components, the course list and the course item, right? So the course list, it is going to display the list of courses. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna cut this specific div. Once again, you can go ahead and download it from the resources for this lecture, open it in VS Code and do the exact same thing that I am doing. I'm gonna copy this div right here, switch back and paste it instead of this div that we have it right here. All right. So I am just creating a div, and in that div I am rendering my array. But the array is not called sorted, it is called courses, like that, which is the array that I got here from my props. We have two problems. The first one is that here also it need to be courses, right? Because here I am checking for the array and here I am mapping through it. Now we have a problem that says course item is not defined. Very easily, I'm just gonna go back and copy this entire folder. All right, I'm just gonna copy it, switch back, paste it inside our components. All right, I need to import this component because I am using it right here. So import the course item from, and I'm just gonna give it the path. So once again, go to the course item and grab the course item for me. Now we can see we got one last thing to do, which is to go ahead and what we want to do, we want to grab also the course list CSS, because if you open it, we have some CSS right here. Of course, maybe not all of it will be used, but let's copy the file. All right, switch back and paste it here inside your course list. All right, and here I'm just gonna modify some stuff. For example, I'm gonna delete from the search form, we do not have all of these, so we have only this kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back inside my course list and I am just gonna import my course list. I need to import it's a CSS file, so I have to import it like so. So once again, feel free to download the resources and follow along with me. Now we can see we got a problem because inside our course item, I am trying to import React router. We do not have it. All right, what else? We have the link component right here. I don't have it. We will later on, but for the time being, let's remove it. So that's it. We have just copied some code that it is the only job of this code that we have copied. It is to render something on the web browser. I don't want to waste our time on creating all these markups that we have already did in the React list section. So you can go ahead and watch that section. I am pretty sure that you have watched it and you are doing okay. All right, if we switch back to our application, we can see we got our data like so, crystal clear, and it is looking pretty cool. Now feel free to modify any CSS that you are not happy with. For example, you can modify this thing right here, the item list. Now I can see if I can see an issue. Let me see. So we have this class right here has courses. This div right here has a courses class, and what I'm going to do, we don't need even this item list. This courses, which will be our courses right here and right here, I am just gonna give it a width of 80% if I want, and I'm just gonna center it using the margin auto from left and right. Switching back, we can see it crystal clear, and I am pretty happy with it. So once again, in this video we have just copied and pasted some code, and it has nothing to do with Redux. It is really about React and all kind of stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you my friends so much for watching. In the next video we are gonna focus on something more important which has a relation with Redux. So see you in the next one.